How do you how do you use social media for financial coaches? So grow your brand, build trust, and get clients. These are all the stuff that I've used inside of my businesses to get financial coaching clients. Now, I want to focus on more beginner to intermediate level today, right? If you're super advanced, we do have other videos on this channel that are like really, really advanced. But if you watch this video about how to get clients, I'm going to assume that you're in the beginning stages. Maybe you're under about 20 clients inside your business, or maybe you've gotten some clients from in-person stuff, maybe from your friends and family, but now you need to build a system to start getting clients consistently. Either way, this video is going to be helpful for you. So why does social media matter? Now, social media builds awareness and trust. It attracts clients without having to do like cold calling or a lot of like spamming type activities, and it positions you as the go-to expert. Now, that's not necessarily going to translate the way most people think, right? It's going to the expertise aspect is more for someone that is already interested in your services will be pushed over the line much easier. But it's not like you're gonna have this mass appeal. So don't think that being an expert means you're going to be like Tony Robbins, where you'll have 20,000 people lining up to work with you. It's more the people who already want to work with you, respect you extremely, extremely deeply. Cool. So so first things first, you want to pick platforms to start with. So on the next slide or on the next like couple of minutes, we're going to be talking about which platform is going to be the best one for you. I'm going to give you some ways to kind of distinguish like which platform to start out with. But the general idea is first first you want to choose one platform, okay? And then one sub platform. And then after that, you want to have one platform for movement. So in general, you want to keep things as simple as possible, right? Now, I want to have one main platform that I know without a shadow of a doubt that if I need to pay my bills this week, I could get a client. But then I also want to have one sub platform that can go out and get leads, is very passive, and can strengthen my main platform. And then once I have those established, then I can maybe have a tertiary platform that just moves people from platform A to platform B to platform A to platform B back and forth until the person's ready to buy. Cool. So when choosing our platforms, okay, there's really the big five, but we're gonna focus on the big four. So Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, right? And then there's Twitter, but it really depends on which one you're gonna be strongest at. So Instagram is good for if you love doing like visual content. So you can do like the pictures, you can do the reels, you can do stories. Now, personally, Instagram is the easiest one to kind of build leads on. It's also very, very passive in how you can get clients. Now, the big thing about Instagram is that there are a lot of different ways that you can go about getting clients from it. You can message people to get clients. You can message people to send a guide. They have automation in the messaging tools. Um, you can put on your story like a link for people to click to actually book directly to your calendar. You can have a link tree in your main link that sends people to your calendar, to your YouTube, whatever the case might be. Or you can have like just regular pictures, like still pictures with a lot of words to get people to reach out to you. You can also do posts where it's like, you say, hey, if you want this free guide or if you want to see this free training, comment this word or message me this word. So Instagram is a very versatile platform. There's a lot of different ways that you can get clients, and you can actually have your virtual assistant or your appointment setter. And if you don't have an appointment setter or virtual assistant, that's a-okay. But I'm just talking about in the future, you can have them log in. So Instagram technically is the most versatile platform. I would say that it's good from when you're starting out to probably about an advanced level. Um, it's not as good on a small scale though. I will say that. So it probably would not be your first platform unless you really like making pictures. Instagram just scales so well because, for example, you can post as many times per day as you want. So let's say that you're doing reels. A lot of the bigger influencers, what they're doing nowadays, and this again, this is just like a scaling methodology, is that they will take a long form video. So like say a video like this video that you're watching right now, right? It's going to be a little bit longer. It's going to be probably about 15, 25 minutes long. Within the 15 to 20 minutes, there's going to be areas or clips or segments of this long video that can be basically partitioned and split up into pieces and then posted separately. So some of these people, they will have 5 to 10 different Instagram accounts. Actually, the most I've seen is 100 Instagram accounts. You're not going to want to do that as a beginner, right? But 100 Instagram accounts, each posting different clips. And some of these clips can go and get 1,000 views, 2,000 views, 3,000 views, 10,000 views. And they're basically having these 10 different platforms or 10 different Instagram accounts, all getting a lot of followers, subscribers, and then they send the people to the main platform that the influencer and influencers basically coach is using, right? So you would be considered influencer or a coach. Um, and it can scale really well, but if you don't know what you're doing, it's like it can be really hard to kind of get followers in the beginning, right? So if I was starting, I probably would not use Instagram. I'd probably make that like let's say that let's move to the next one, which would be like Facebook, right? So Facebook is going to be a really beginner focused channel or platform. Now, once you maybe max out Facebook, or once you maybe have used Facebook for a while, but it just either you don't like the way that you have to use it, you don't like the traffic, you don't like the people that are on the platform, then you can shift over to Instagram using what you learn from Facebook. So I would say that Facebook is the most beginner friendly, right? Because there's groups you can go inside of. Um, it's easier to start up. So you can go and get to 5 to 10 grand, to 15, 20 grand per month just using other people's Facebook groups. I would not recommend it for the long term, but just to kind of build your brand, build your trust, and start building that initial following of people, using other people's Facebook groups is a very, very strong methodology, right? Because you can go inside, you can friend request people on the members list, you can answer questions inside of those groups. You can even make posts inside of certain groups to get people who are interested in what you're talking about to follow you, right? You can go live on Facebook. You can make your own Facebook group. You can even have a personal page or a business page. And then you can even run advertisements on Facebook. Now, if you're just starting out, I probably would wait till you have at least 3 clients and at least 2 to 3 testimonials before you start running advertisements that have a conversion window of under a week. A conversion window just means from the time someone sees you to the time like when they sign up with you for your first service, okay? Because if you don't have those testimonials and you're trying to get them to convert within like 7 days, it's very, very challenging. Back in like 2018, you could do that very quickly because the trust was very high. But nowadays, a lot of people have either seen coaching programs, maybe they've done coaching programs themselves, and it's just they're maybe it hasn't either worked out for them or just something happened, or they did like some like online like how to become a billionaire in real estate, and like they don't really trust programs as much. So you have to really be good at content so people can actually get to know you better to build more trust. Um, so it's like you need to have like a lot more trust building assets before you start running advertisements that have a short conversion window. If you have an advertisement with a long conversion window, meaning that it can take, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, a year, 3 years, okay, you can run it, you can run the ads from the beginning. But the shorter the window, the more trust you need to be able to build. Cool. So Facebook, I would say, is a really good beginner one. Like 90% of you watching this should probably start on Facebook. The next one is going to be LinkedIn. Okay. So LinkedIn is ideal for professionals and B2B businesses. So in my accounting business, right, and in I have another YouTube channel for accountants and bookkeepers. We talk heavily about LinkedIn because it's the easiest one for people to build a network of business owners. Now, if your financial coaching target market is going to be business owners, LinkedIn can be good. I still, however, would probably recommend using Facebook to start because on LinkedIn, um, so when I talk to an accountant, right, to buy accounting services, it's very like the person either wants it or they don't want it at this moment in time. But with financial coaching, the person could need it, could want it, but then still not buy. So you need to build a lot more trust and you need to have a lot more content to basically move someone towards wanting to work with you sooner rather than later. So LinkedIn, they don't really, people don't just sit on LinkedIn all day trying to learn stuff, right? They might come on LinkedIn to advance their career, maybe try and sell one of their services, and then they bounce, right? So it's like if you're posting content every single day, they're probably not going to see, and a lot of your content's going to be wasted. And if you do reach out to people, it could take them 1 to 3 months to respond to you. So it's like LinkedIn's another one of those things where it's like probably an intermediate platform where it's like if you don't need LinkedIn to give you money, then it's a good platform. So if you have like a base of like Facebook already, and then you just want to like maybe add an extra like 5 to 10K per month, okay, then you can maybe add on LinkedIn. And then like some months will be a lot bigger, some months might be a little bit smaller, just because some months people just won't be responding to you. So it could be like I've had it where someone like will literally be like, "Oh, hey, I've been looking for some financial coaching." I'm like, "Awesome, I can meet with you on this time. Here's a link to my calendar." 2 months later, say, "Oh, hey, I'm just seeing this message." Like, you just reached out to me like a week ago saying that, or 2 months ago, like you reached out to me saying you want this thing, but now you didn't do anything. It took them 2 months to book a call. It wasn't that they didn't want it. It wasn't they weren't serious. It wasn't they didn't like me. They just didn't log on to LinkedIn and read the message for 2 months. So that's one thing. But LinkedIn can scale very quickly, especially if you are really good at making miniature promotions. So let's say that like you do like a let's say a fall financial fitness challenge, or you do like a summer savings bonanza, or just some kind of fun challenge, then LinkedIn's good because you can message every single one of your followers or your LinkedIn connections and tell them about this event. So then if you do get the people that are actually seeing it, they don't need to build a lot of trust. They can just say, okay, cool, it's something I'm interested in. Let me register for this event, and then we'll be able to kind of go. So LinkedIn does do really well on intermediate level if you have a lot of connections already, because you can just run out those blast messages. Cool. Next thing is YouTube. Now, YouTube is a beginner slash intermediate. Let's be honest. Some people will get lucky. They'll post a video, they'll get 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 views. Now, keep in mind though, you do not need to get a lot of views in order to make money online with YouTube. Okay, you're not a YouTube creator or a YouTube influencer. You are a financial coach that is operating like an influencer. But the difference is influencers are making their money off of the YouTube ad revenue or brand sponsorships. You are making your money from people signing up for your coaching services, programs, and mini courses. So, for example, my main YouTube channel has about I think at the moment we're writing this video, it has 3,500 subscribers. I have made a little bit over $400,000 from that YouTube channel with 3,500 subscribers. My videos do not get very many views. My videos get anywhere between about two to about maybe 300 views in like the first month they're posted. The cool thing about YouTube though is that some videos they might start off slow. It's like in the first month they might get like 100 views, but then people start searching them. And now you look back like 2, 3, 4 months later and it has actually 1,000 views or 2,000 views. So it builds up over time. And it also gives you the ability to, number one, be searchable. So if people are searching like financial coach near me or how to select a financial coach, you're going to pop up if your YouTube videos are there and you're going to have an opportunity to convince them to basically want to work with you. Now, it's really strong. The cool thing is like some people can even find your videos 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. I have videos on my main YouTube channel that have been giving me clients for the past 3 years. And it's like, yeah, it's really, really cool. So it's like I can use one unit of time and get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 results, right? The other thing too is that if you're making your YouTube videos on a consistent either schedule or pattern or basis, people will come to follow these and they'll almost tune into it like it's a TV show. Now, for me personally, I like making a lot of videos. Um, that way, each one of my videos do not have to be super spectacular. So a lot of the videos I make are just about like me either traveling or me going on vacation or me like, sharing like helpful tips or me adding value to people. And like I'm gonna make a video on this channel for financial coaches about how to make good YouTube videos. I've not made it yet, but I'm going to make that probably within the next like 3 to 5 videos, and that's going to really help you be able to do it. So I really think that YouTube is a good secondary platform. It's not good. It's kind of similar to LinkedIn. It's not good if you need it to make money for you. Like if it was the main thing that you did, I probably would not want to do it because YouTube can kind of send you clients in spurts. It averages out over the course of a year to being a really, really similar to like let's say like year one you get like 100,000. Year two you might get 100,000. But it's not gonna be like 3 clients a month. It's like one client, 6 clients, 0 clients, 8 clients, two clients. Like it's very up or down, but it averages out to being very similar. And over time, you keep building and building and building. It really works. One way that I also like to think about LinkedIn audience is that like you'll get people that are searching that are like, okay, within like the next like 5 days they want to buy. Like they have a problem they're gonna solve within 5 days. You have some people that have a problem they want to solve. Maybe they just want to get to know you a little bit, and like that could take a month from the buy. But then as you like have your channel for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, every single year there's another set of buyers that are willing to buy. So some people buy after 3 years of following someone because they're very hesitant. Some people will buy after 2 years of following you because they're maybe a little bit less hesitant. So it's like the longer you're on the game, the more of these like classes and like and segments of people that you are attracting. So it really compounds over time, and it's actually kind of cool. I think I want to kind of get to the point to where if I can make like 300K a year off of like YouTube, that would be amazing. That'd be fun because like um yeah, that would be fun. I really like making these YouTube videos very easy. My voice sometimes will get a little sore. I have to kind of pinpoint what causes that, but until that happens, we're gonna keep making them. So yeah, so I like Facebook, which should be like your main platform. Maybe YouTube should be like your second platform, like that. Because here's one other thing, and I before I move on, YouTube, if you have like, let's say you have Facebook, you have Instagram, you have LinkedIn. If you send a Facebook person to your YouTube channel, they could then book the call from YouTube, and then that basically automatically got someone to buy from you. Also, what you can do is you can send someone from like your Facebook to your YouTube, and then let's say that you message them on Facebook, they're going to be more responsive and they're going to see you more as an expert and want to talk to you more often. I've had people literally ignore me, then I send them like a YouTube video, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, hey, sorry I've been so cold. I didn't really know that much about you, but I saw like 10 of your YouTube videos. I really like what you do. Can we potentially work together? It just totally transforms the person you're speaking to. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Now, one thing too, if you're afraid of like putting your face on camera, you could make a PowerPoint presentation and then like instead of having like the view camera of yourself, you can just have a picture of yourself. So Zoom will let you like insert like your picture. Um, but if you can have like your face, or if you can have your actual voice, it goes so much further because like you want to use social media for people to know you. It's not about being widely known, it's about being well known. Okay, it's not about being well known, it's about being well known or known well. Not well known, known well. That's a good one. I should use that from now on. I'm coining that term today. Yeah, that's it. You just want people to see who you are, right? Because if people can see who you are, they're gonna like you. Now, content that attracts clients. Okay, so different types. There's educational, so you can give like educational budgeting tips, debt strategy, inspirational type of content. So you can have like client wins or mindset shifts either you've had or your clients have had. You can make personal stories like showing off who you are, what's your story, how did you kind of learn these skill sets, how did you know you could help people out. Then also promotional stuff. So like making like very direct offers like, hey, do you want to work with me? Or CDAs like CTAs, call to actions like, hey, I'm offering this thing. Do you want this thing? Those just and like I think I'm making more videos that are gonna go like deeper and deeper and deeper. So what I want to do, um, if you want me to make a post about how to make content that attracts clients to go deeper into this, put content down inside of the comment section. Right. So this YouTube channel for financial coaches, depending on when you're watching this, if you're watching this in it might be a newer channel still. So I might not have a huge number of videos posted up there. So I'm still looking for people to kind of like give me recommendations of what they want to like listen to or learn from. If you're watching this thing like 2, 3 years from now, then you might already see this post, so you don't necessarily have to comment that. Cool. Next thing, how often to post? So this is very, very, very controversial, or you're gonna get a lot of mixed answers depending who you ask. Some people say you want to post 3 times, 1 time, 5 times, 10 times, 1,000 times. It's really going to depend on the platform itself and how quickly do you either want to scale or how quickly do you want to grow, and also like what is your style. So for example, if I was trying to grow on Instagram today, I would literally have my virtual assistant post 9 times per Instagram account that I have. We kind of talked about earlier how there's a scaling methodology. So if I wanted to have 10 Instagram accounts, then I would have like 10 posts a day. So I'd be posting 100 times a day. The entity Bryce would be posting 100 times a day. Myself, I would not be posting 100 times a day. My virtual assistant would be. Okay, let's be honest with that. There's no way. There's no way I would do that. Versus in my school group, right? My school group for one of my coaching cohorts, I post once a month. And the reason why is because inside of that, I have a mini course. So I have like 4 mini courses where it's basically like pre-recorded videos of me like here, right? So it's like one on like how to use LinkedIn to get clients, one on like how to do sales consultation calls, one on how to start your business, and then like one on like another subtopic. And the reason why it's cool is because I can just post once a week and then tell people to come inside. So on school, there's a feature where I can email all the people. So basically what I do is like say like, "Hey, this student got this result." Remember, this course module can teach you how to kind of replicate that for yourself. So basically they see, okay, a person just got a result from Bryce, and now at the same time it's like oh yeah, I should go check this free course that Bryce already gave me, and it just re-engage them back inside the thing. You can also run advertisements that get people to go back into your group. So even though I'm not posting very frequently, they're still seeing me every single day, and it's just more on autopilot. Now, retargeting does not have to cost you a lot of money. It can cost you like $2 a piece, $2 a day, or sometimes $1 a day, 50 cents a day. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be a lot. And then what you can start doing is creating like a content calendar. So like for example, you could say on Monday you want to do a money tip Monday, right? And it's just a lot of tips about like money. Number two, you could do like Tuesday can be like you making a live video. Wednesday can be you saying, "Hey, I have a free guide. Do you want it? Comment this below." Thursday can be a testimonial Thursday, and then Friday can be a fun Friday, right? But just like you want to have some kind of consistency, not necessarily for them, but just consistency for you so that you can schedule things out in advance and you don't have to like worry about missing a day. Now, in the beginning, you might want to post a little bit less frequently, maybe like 1 or 2 times a week, right? Because posting can be a little bit more than a notion. If you're doing this business full time, like if you're doing like this is the only thing you do, like you don't have another job, then you should be posting more often because you're gonna have a lot more time to kind of like create stuff like this. And then the cool thing is like once you find out some kind of post that works, you can keep reusing it and rehashing the same post over and over again. Um, Let me write that down. That's actually such a good thing. I want because this is stuff I do, but I don't even think about like telling you to do it until like that. Rehashing. Sorry. Cool. Yeah, it's so good. Like when you get good at this stuff, like it's so efficient. Like people ask, like, how am I able to not work very much but still make a really, really good income? And the reason why is because I just have so much areas of like leverage, and like the longer you're in the game, the easier all this stuff gets because you just have the content. Like once you've built up the content and it's evergreen content, you can keep reposting the same thing like once a year. So like I could basically tell you at this point next year exactly what post is going to like go out on let's say like July 1st 2026 or 2027 depending when you watch this. I know exactly the post is going to be there. I don't have to like do anything. Maybe I tweak it slightly just in case like something is like more time sensitive or like I mentioned like a specific date, but other than that it's so simple, so simple. Okay. Then after that, just start learning how to build engagement. So asking questions inside the comments, respond to comments and DMs. If you do those posts where it's like, hey, comment below if you want me to send you this free guide, say thank you for commenting or let them know that you saw what they did. So it kind of boosts that engagement. It gets shown to more and more people. Okay. Also, learn how to start creating a call to action. DM me for coaching info. Grab my free budget worksheet. Join my free community. You have to kind of know like where are you sending people? What is a good Cool. If you want me to make a video on how to make call to actions, write CTA in the comments. That just stands for call to action. CTA is a call to action. Okay? Like that, those can be killer depending how you do it. Because yeah, they can be so killer depending on how you do it. And also just start tracking what's working. Check the posts reach check the likes, the shares, the saves. Notice what's getting DMs and getting comments, and just start doubling down on what's performing well. Don't feel like you have to make something new all the time. Think of how can you be creative in sharing the same thing over and over again to see if you can get a similar result. And as long as you're getting good results from it, just keep doing that. Like maybe once a week, twice a week, once every other week, and just keep doing it until it fizzles out. Once it fizzles out, then you can just do something else. But until it does, just keep using it. Mm. Awesome. So if you ever want some help implementing any of this stuff, so maybe you've seen like some of our videos, you're like, Bryce, I know that, I want for you to mentor me the same way you mentored other students inside of your program. And you're like, hey, these videos are great, but it's just I need something a little bit more customized to my situation so that I can reach my goals. If that's you, click the link inside the description either above or below this video to book a call myself. Let's see if I can help you inside of our mentorship program, okay? I will talk to you soon. Have a good rest of your day. Take it easy. Talk to you later.